take a look at some hip openers and some releases for this area of our body today. So you can join me, and we're going to warm up first by coming all the way up into a standing position. And heel to toe your feet out about hip width apart. Spread your toes out nice and wide, and just move your hips side to side and kind of roll around there, finding a nice gentle forward fold. We're going to hold on to opposite elbows and relax our head down in between our arms. And take a nice deep breath. And just shift your weight side to side here, finding a nice center between those 2 points. Taking some nice deep breaths here. You can reach your arms around behind and open up there, relaxing the shoulders. Just take a moment, take a few breaths, and connect in with your body. And then slowly, gently coming up, coming all the way up into a seated position. And let's give all of that a good shake. And we'll come to warm up our body. So we're going to take a nice deep inhalation, engage in the abdomen, lift into the pelvic floor, draw your chest and shoulders open, soften the knees. Inhale, inspire, lift and lengthen. Connect the palms, exhale, bring your hands back down to your hips. Find a good centered space to start from, pushing down and out through the feet. Move with your breath. Exhale down. Inhale, reaching up. Good. Exhale. We're going to come all the way down again. Find our forward fold. Relax the head and neck and shoulders. Soften. Inhale. Come to a halfway lift. And exhale. We're going to plant our hands and step back into a lunging position. So we're going to start off in a lunge with the right leg forward. Pick the toes up and spread them wide. And bring your hands up onto your hips if that feels accessible. You can relax the back toe under and bring the foot flat. And then find the tops of your hip bones and reach both of your hips forward towards the front of your mat. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale slowly. Releasing down into that front knee. Inhale again and lift. And exhale, coming a little bit deeper. And last time, inhale and lift. And exhale, softening all the way down. Let's reach the arms up if you'd like. You can leave them on your shoulders, on your hips if that's better. Interlace the fingers and push the palms out. Reach the shoulders down, engage into the abdomen and open that hip. Exhale and release. Bring your hands back down next to the foot. And exhale, stretching forward, releasing that front hip. Good. Inhale, coming forward and opening up. And let's walk that arm out and drop the shoulders down to the inside of that flank. You can drop the knee out to the side. Take a nice deep breath here. And inhale, coming all the way back up. Walk the foot back into center. And exhale, stretching back. Soften. And then spreading the fingers wide, stepping that foot back. And coming into the other side. Bring the left foot forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. Find your hip bones. Bring them both towards the front of the mat and reach those hips forward. Inhale, lift. And exhale, opening up. Inhale to lift. And exhale to open. And one more time, inhale. And exhaling down. Good. And you can leave your hands on your hips or interlace your fingers and reach your arms up. Take another deep breath, opening the front body, releasing in through that hip. And exhale. Good. Reaching the fingers back down. Inhale and lift, extending the hips back, reaching the forehead towards the shin. And coming forward again, walking that foot out. Drop the knee open, reaching both elbows to the inside of the knee. And open into the inner thigh. Taking a breath, releasing into the inner side of the legs. And then inhaling, come up. walking the foot back to center, releasing, exhaling, coming back, and inhaling, coming forward. And then stepping that leg back, coming onto hands and knees, and let's give the hips a little roll and a little rock. Releasing side to side. Good, and then we're going to come all the way through into our downward facing dog for a breath. Reaching the top of the head down towards the floor. Step the feet together at the back and inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, drop it down. And we're going to inhale, lifting up. Exhale, reach the hands down, lifting the back leg. We're going to open all the way into triangle pose. Take a nice deep breath here. Earthing down through the feet, reaching up through the arms. And if you're more flexible, you might come all the way down and hold on to the big toe. Exhale, reach both hands down, lift the back hip and the back heel, and then square it back up. Spread the fingers, tap the toes, and lift back. Take a deep breath. And exhale, inhale, lift the right leg high. And step it through, coming into the lunge. Inhale to lift. And exhale, reach the hands down, tucking the toe, reaching into triangle pose on the other side. Drawing the chest open, relaxing the shoulders, coming to catch the big toe if you can. Stay pulled up in the legs and open through the shoulders and the torso. Exhale, coming back down. Lifting the back knee, dropping it down, spreading the fingers wide, and lift the hips all the way back. Earthing the heels down, lifting the sitting bones high, taking a nice deep breath. Inhaling, walking the feet again up towards the hands. Lift and lengthen through the side body, breathing out, softening down. And slowly, gently making your way up. Coming all the way up into a standing position, rolling the body out and giving that all a release. Let's take a step out again to the right side. We're going to come into a lunging position with the front knee bending, the right knee going over the second toe, and the thigh rolling open. Earth down through the little toes on the left side, and then start to sink the hips down towards the floor and bring this elbow towards the knee. Rotate the hip open and extend the left arm, reach the shoulders down away from the ears. Take some nice deep breaths here, sinking those hips down and reaching open through the upper body. Stay there if you wish, or you can reach this right arm down and extend all the way over with the side body, softening through the shoulders. Breathing nice and deep. And then inhale to come up. Rotate around to the other side, squaring the knee, bringing it over the second toe, earthing down through the little toes on the right side. Roll the hip open, bend into that left knee, and take the right arm over, stretching the side body. Staying there if you wish, or bringing that left hand down and extending the right arm all the way over. Keep the chin tucked, the neck soft, the shoulders relaxed, and keep working this knee open and into the left armpit. Breathing. Releasing down, inhaling, coming up. Squaring the legs to face, the feet to face the outside of the mat, and bring the hands down onto the hips, tucking the tailbone under and lifting into the abdomen, expanding through the side ribs, and exhale, facing forward, reach the fingers down towards the earth. Take a deep inhale and lift, and exhale, fold. Breathing. Good, inhale and lift again. And exhale, hands to hips. Keep the chin tucked, come up slowly, gently. Reach the arms out, release. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, lift again. And exhale, This time keeping the hands on the hips, turning the sitting bones towards the ceiling, earthing down through the feet and lifting up through the sitting bones. Bending the body from the waist. Relax and soften the shoulder girdle. Engage and lift into the pelvic floor. Inhale, lifting one more time. Expand and open through the arms. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Draw the ribcage open, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Reaching the little fingers down towards the floor. Tucking the chin and lengthening through the back of the body. Inhale, coming up. Keep the chin tucked. Exhale, release. Lift and lengthen. And folding. This time reaching for the big toes with the first two fingers and thumb. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Relax the shoulders down. Turn the sitting bones up. Soften the back of the heart. Breathing. Good. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, heeling, toeing the feet in towards each other and stepping the feet all the way back. Taking a deep inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale again to lift and lengthen. And exhale, step the feet back. Lower the body down. And inhale, lift up. This is one of the best hip flexor releases in yoga that we can find, opening into upward facing dog. Depressing the scapula down, lifting up into the navel and the pelvic floor, and drawing the hips down towards the earth. Be strong in the legs. Exhale, move the hips back, lengthen the spine, lift and lengthen through the back body, and inhale, jump the feet through, and come into a seated position. And taking the left leg forward, bring the right leg around behind you, releasing that calf down. Take the toes back towards you. Inhale and lift up, earthing down through that right hip. And exhale, fold over that extended leg. If this puts pressure on your knee, feel free to turn the joint around and take it into here instead. Soften the back of the heart and reach the heart towards the shin. Nice, deep, even, regular breath. Softening the body down. You can stay down here if this is where you'd like to be. You can hold on to the shin or the knee. Hold yourself in any position that feels right. If you'd like to go a little bit further, you can come up into a seated position, hold onto the foot, and extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Take a breath, lift the heart, and see what happens if you reach around for the wrist and start to extend out through the back of the knee. Keep breathing, lifting, lengthening, releasing. Exhale, bring that knee in and cross it into half lotus if it's accessible to you. If that's not an option, feel free to drop the knee down to the inside of the thigh. If you've got half lotus, exhale and reach the left arm around and come to hold on to the toe of the left hand. Reach this right arm underneath the knee and let's come into Bharavajrasana, twisting back over the left shoulder. Breathing. Good. Inhale to unwind, release. Bring the body back around and release the leg out. Take your time, extend it, release it, and bring it all the way back down. Let's come into one final forward bend here. Taking a deep breath. Inhale to lift, and exhale to fold. And let's switch sides. So we're going to do that by lifting this leg up into half lotus, planting the hands down, and dumping the feet back. Inhale, lifting upward facing, and exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jumping through. And taking the other side. So bringing the right leg forward, left leg back. Taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale, folding. Soften the shoulders, lift the heart. Take a deep breath. And remember, you can come onto the elbows, you can come onto the shin, and you can modify if you need to. If it's hurting your knee, bring it around into this position here. So go to where is appropriate for you, where it feels good. Make sure the breath is even and steady. You can also lift yourself up onto a blanket on this hip and give yourself a bit more leverage in that way if this position is feeling restricted. If you're more flexible and you'd like to come on up, you can reach this leg up and release into the hamstring. Stay lifted in the heart, extending out through the heel and soft in the shoulders. And final version, reaching around and holding the wrist and breathing here. Take the gaze to the toe. And exhale, soften. Reach that knee around into half lotus. Or if half lotus is not an option, reach the knee to the inside of the thigh. If you've got half lotus, exhale and reach around, holding on to the big toe with the right hand. Take a deep inhale and open this torso. Exhale, twisting the left hand underneath and rotating the body around. Looking back over the right shoulder. I'm earthing down into my left hip and rotating and twisting open through my upper body. My breath is free and steady. On the next inhalation, reach the body back around, slowly, gently unwinding, releasing. Be gentle and kind with that leg, reach it all the way out. Take a nice deep breath and expand into the ribs, and exhale, fold. Breathe. And we're going to jump through again on the side, so crossing that right ankle over, bringing it in, plant your hands down, lift your hips up, and jump the feet all the way back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, back. Earth the heels, lift the sitting bones, spread the fingers. Inhale again. And soften, gentle feet through. Releasing all the way. Taking the hands down next to the hips and inhale to lift. As you exhale, come forward, reaching all the way down into a gentle forward bend. Inhale, lift again. And exhale, we're going to start to open the knees out to the side. So we'll start with a very open Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together. And then slowly, gently start to lift the feet in and come a bit closer. Taking a deep inhale and exhale, folding, reaching the forehead down towards the heels. Taking a breath and bringing it a little bit closer in. Reaching the heart open and exhale, folding the body. And again, inhale to lift. And exhale, coming all the way in. Folding the body forward. So drawing the elbows onto the knees and working the knees open. Find the areas where you're tight and breathe into those spots. Inhale and come up. And exhale, let's extend the legs all the way out to the side. So opening the feet wide. Taking a nice deep inhalation. And exhale, folding forward towards the inside of the leg. Keep reaching out through the heels and extending out through the backs of the knees gently, allowing the hips to open. Relaxing through the back of the neck and the torso. Inhale to lift. You can release the head into the hands, or you can release the head all the way down to it. When you're ready, starting to draw the chest back up. Use the inhalation and use the lift in the abdomen. And then slowly, gently releasing the legs. Bring the knees in towards each other. And find your way into a comfortable cross-legged position. You might use a blanket. You can add a blanket underneath your hips to lift you a little bit higher and give you a nice even base of support so the knees come all the way down onto the mat and you're sitting comfortably. Your spine is nice and long. The abdomen is drawn in, the pelvic floor is lifted, and reach the hands down onto the backs of the knees. Take a moment, close the eyes, reach the top of the head up towards the ceiling and draw the chin down. Maintain the lift in the abdomen and draw the breath in, expanding into the side of the ribcage. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor and release the breath slowly. Do that again. Inhale, lifting the abdomen, expanding into the sides and the back of the heart. Exhale and lift the pelvic floor, releasing the ribcage, softening back down. When you're ready, turning the palms up, touching the first finger and thumb together. Gently reaching the chin down towards the chest, elongate through the back of the neck and reach up through the top of the head. Maintain the integrity in the abdomen as you inhale, breathing into the sides, the back, and the top of the heart. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor and release the air out of the body slowly, gently. Getting to the bottom of the exhalation, start again. Inhale, lifting the abdomen, expanding the ribcage. Exhale, lifting the pelvic floor, releasing, letting go. Breathing in again. Enhance the abdomen. Lift the breath into the sides, the back, and the top of the heart. And exhale, lift the pelvic floor. Release the air slowly, gently, getting all the way to the bottom of the exhalation. Starting again, breathing in, lifting the abdomen, breathing to the front, the sides, the back, and the heart. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift the abdomen, front, the sides, back, heart. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Releasing the abdomen, releasing the breath. Relax the hands. Allow the breath to be natural. Taking a few breaths here, settling, centering. Allowing yourself to be fully present with the sensation of your breath. And you can stay in your seated position for as long as you like. Or if you would like to, you can come to lie all the way back on your mat. And you might use some support under your neck. Extend the legs out, allow the feet to splay to the side. You might take an eye the eyes. And then taking the palms and turning them to face the ceiling, drawing the scapula down the spine, releasing the abdomen, releasing through the pelvis and the back of the hips. If your low back is sore, feel free to bend your knees and slide a bolster or a blanket or some support up underneath the knees. And make any final adjustments you need into your physical posture. And then as you get comfortable physically, allow yourself to become comfortable mentally. Allow the breath to settle, the belly to rise and fall freely. Soften through the fingers and the toes. Relax through the ankles and the backs of the knees. Soften through the hips, the glutes, along the length of the waist and the rib cage. Soften the back of the heart, the shoulder blades, the thoracic spine. Relaxing the back of the neck, the base of the skull. Unclench the jaw and release the face. Allow the entire body to soften down into the mat. Taking the next few minutes to relax completely. Letting the breath rise and fall in the belly. Enjoying this moment of stillness, peace in your body and in your mind. Staying here for as long as you like. And when you feel ready, slowly beginning to wriggle your fingers and your toes. Giving yourself a good stretch up overhead. Allowing the eyes to open. Bringing the light back in. And then gently hugging the knees in towards the chest. Rocking side to side, releasing the spine. And in your own time, making your way to lying on your right side and coming all the way back up into a seated position. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. It was lovely to spend time with you.